How are you feeling going into the season?
Yeah.
What's your health
Yeah,
like?
feeling good. I think I turned a corner fully with the Achilles over the summer, where I could really, get back to my old self. And it's been a good camp. I think it was really helpful during OTAs to still be able to go through the practice reps, even though I wasn't yet 100% and was able to kind of still get the work in and get to know my teammates on the field. So, I'll keep feeling better as we go, but I feel really good. And, you know, just kind of buying our time now here until week 1.
Yeah, so the plan is, or you're definitely going to start week 1. We see you out there against
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, Kirk?
Yep. Yeah. When I injured it, they told me it was a 9-month deal, which would have taken me to August 1st. So even from the moment I went into surgery, I was expecting August 1st to kind of be the clear date. And with no setback, I always thought that was going to continue to be the case, and it really was. And they told me that really it takes until about 12 months to, I guess, fully be done. But after 9 months, you're pretty much ready to go.
Okay. Did you connect with Rodgers in any way, shape, or form to compare notes, talk about stuff on
Yeah,
this
we
front?
spoke the day before my surgery. We spoke over the phone. He was about 8 weeks in. And so I was basically able to ask him, what have the first 8 weeks been like? What do you recommend from a, modality standpoint? What should I be doing with my time? How should I be spending my time? Very helpful conversation. And then he checked back in December, right about when he was trying to hit the practice field again. He checked back in just to see how I was doing. And so we've been able to connect a little bit. And, there's a lot of guys tear their Achilles. We got 2 or 3 on our team here with the Falcons. I think 3 guys who have torn their Achilles and have come back and had great careers. So, that gave me hope knowing how many guys have done it and have gone on to good things.
So then obviously a new spot for you, Kirk, and new system, would you say? Or is it similar to, like, what is your adjustment level here?
Yeah, I think it's similar to when Kevin came to Minnesota from LA. My initial thought was, oh, I was with Sean McVay. Kevin's been with Sean McVay. So, we should be speaking the same language when he arrives. Little did I know how much changes over the years when I wasn't with Sean, because Sean's such a great football mind. It was constantly evolving. And so with Kevin, I felt like I was kind of starting over, learning a lot of new, good stuff, but stuff I hadn't done with Sean from 5 or 6 years earlier. And I think some of that too now with Zach. It was a similar system. Kevin and Zach were together when they won the Super Bowl after the 21 season. But in just those 2 years, Kevin had unique ideas in Minnesota, and with the Rams, Zach and Sean had unique ideas, and they kind of went their separate ways. And so now we're kind of reconvening after 2 years saying, hey, here's what I did in Minnesota. Here's what you did in LA. And how can we, I wouldn't say meet in the middle, but how can we kind of combine the best of the two to do what we want to do this fall?
And then obviously, you choosing the Falcons and you landing there and you being there. And, we all saw what happened on draft night with them choosing a guy who they're already considering as your successor right now, depending on timing and things of that nature. What has Raheem Morris told you about Michael Penix's role and yours within it, Kirk?
Yeah, I think his message to me was, hey, we would like to think that we're not going to be picking very high in the years to come. Hopefully we can have the kind of seasons we all want to have, where we're not going to have the chance to pick high and get a quarterback down the road. So we kind of need to get ahead of it now. But the message to me was just, nothing changes for you. Just go to work and do your job. And honestly, Rich, it reminds me of when I went to Washington, and I thought one thing about what would happen there, and then it ended up being very different. And so I learned a long time ago not to presume something, to just understand that this league, every year is a long year and anything can happen, and just go out each day and work as hard as you can. I remember too, when I was a freshman at Michigan State and Nick Foles and I came in the same class, and I kind of felt like it was maybe a dead end for me because of Nick Foles and the high school career he had for us to be there together at Michigan State. But it all worked out. We both ended up having good college careers. Nick's become a Super Bowl MVP. So, I think there's always room for a good quarterback, and I think that's true for both me and Mike.
So, are you saying in that analogy, like you're in the role of, if you will, RG3, where the franchise expends a lot of capital to bring you in, and then somebody else is brought in, and Penix is in the role of Kirk Cousins in that analogy?
I don't know if Penix was drafted 102nd overall on the third day of the draft, then maybe there'd be some similarities.
I'm not talking about actual draft order. You know what I mean? I'm just
Yeah, I think going in the top 10 is a little different, but yeah, we I think we both know that this NFL career is a marathon, not a sprint. Mike's been through a lot, through his 6 years at Indiana, then at UW. He's been through injuries. He's had to fight through a lot. So, my story, his story, we both know that this journey takes a lot and it goes every which way. And you just take it one day at a time and keep putting good things on tape, playing well when you get the chance and believe that if you do that, good things are in store and we can win a lot of games and we can both, have great careers.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern for free.